Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crepes. It's Thursday, and I'm here after playing hooky yesterday. I hadn't slept well the night before, and I just was moving like I was moving through sludge all day long. And I just never got around to making a video. Sorry if you missed me. I know my friend Joanna did, but Joanna, we are going to see each other at the craft show on Saturday. So we'll make up for lost time. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Are we on the same side? Yeah, we're on the same side of the street. Okay. We are next to each other. I am getting sort of nervous about the show. I just feel like I don't have a game plan. I don't know what to expect from this show. We tried to do it once 3 or 4 years ago, and there were high winds that were just threatening to tear the tent apart. The tent wasn't going to go anywhere because this guy came along with a cordless drill and these big screws, and he literally screwed the tent into the pavement. But then when we decided, okay, this is too much. The wind is just blowing stuff off the tables, and the tent looked like it was going to break. And we okay, let's go, let's leave. So I've never really done the show. I don't know what to expect if the weather is good. So I'm not sure how much to pack, how much effort to put into it. I've had so many bad shows so far this year, but it's like, why, why build my hopes up for a really good show? Why take everything hoping to sell out? Just so I might pare things down a bit. We'll see. Um, okay, so that's my rant about the show. I did finish up 2 items since my last video. One, I have a customer who likes buying monsters from me, and she saw one monster in a listing, but he had already sold, and she's like, "Can you remake him?" I didn't have the same color yarn, so that gave me an excuse to go to the new Michaels in town. And there's my monster remade, and I sent her a picture this morning, but I think she's at work now, so she can't respond. So hopefully he will be going out in an order this weekend. And then, just for a fun little 10-minute project, I made a football, a little pink football. So I have to put that into my $5 box. I saw the cutest thing on Facebook yesterday. It was just a Facebook post in the Upcycle It, Handmade, and Crafters on the T-Do app. I don't have the T-Do app, but this showed up by Ruth Wilder. POV. Point of view. You leave your ripped pants at Grandma's house and come back to handcrafted crochet patches made with intent. Okay, so I'm still processing what happened. LOL. Left my favorite ripped jeans at Grandma's last weekend. You know the ones. Knee holes big enough to fit a small child through. Paid like $80 for them at Urban Outfitters because apparently I hate money. Totally forgot about them until Tuesday when I'm digging through my laundry like, where are my good jeans? So I call her. Hey, Gram, did I leave? Oh, honey, she cut me off. I found those poor torn up pants of yours. I was going to ask if you needed money for new ones. Yeah, I can hear Grandma. We tease my youngest daughter, loves wearing ripped jeans. And we tease her like, do you need some money for some new jeans? I'm like, no, Grandma. They're supposed to be like that. It's a whole thing. She goes quiet for like 10 seconds, then says, "Well, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard." And she hangs up on me. Fast forward to yesterday. I drove over there, and she hands me a grocery bag with this weird little smell. And I can picture this. I can picture the Grammy handing over the bag with a little. Oh, I can't wait till she sees this. Yep. This really resonates with me. Okay. Weird little smell. I open it, and my jeans in there, but they look completely different. She crocheted these insane patches over the holes, not like boring brown squares. We're talking rainbow granny squares that somehow perfectly match the faded blue. They look like they belong there. Turns out she had leftover squares for some blanket order she's making for her T-Do app store. Yeah, my 78-year grandma sells on there, and she's got like 200 5-star reviews. It's wild. She saw some patchwork idea in one of the crafty groups and thought, perfect, now I can fix Sarah's ridiculous pants. Okay, this is saying Sarah, but the post is by a Ruth. So apparently Ruth was posting somebody else's story. And now I'm reading the Sarah's story as posted by Ruth. So you're going to get third hand. I put them on, and honestly, they're fire. Like, I looked like I stepped out of some expensive boutique. Wore them to Whole Foods, and the cashier asked where I got them. Then to my friend's house, and she asked. Then, literally, walking to my car, some random girl stops to be like, excuse me, those jeans are everything. Did you make them? So now I'm thinking, maybe this is something. Like maybe I start collecting thrift store ripped jeans and get Grandma to patch them up. Maybe Grammy should go to the thrift store and buy ripped jeans and put granny squares on them and then give them to my daughter who sells on Facebook Marketplace for her to sell them. Yeah, get a pair of jeans for $3. Have her sell them for $30. They'd be doing better than some of the craft shows. So there's the picture that was with the story. I really, next time I'm at a thrift store, I will look. And if I see a nice pair of jeans for like under $5, if they're like half price off tag, I just might go for it. I might give it a try. Especially if I'm making a trip down to my daughter's house. Like, here you go. You can put these on the marketplace. I might give it a try. Because I have granny squares on the bottom of one of my pairs of jeans. I bought a pair of jeans, and then I didn't realize they were made for a petite woman. I'm 5'6". So they were like 3 or 4 inches too short. So I made up granny squares and sewed granny squares around the bottom of both the pants legs. This goes back to last November with my scrap bag challenge where I got the 18 bags of scrap yarn. And I get a lot of comments on those. So this could be a thing. Yeah. I just might. But first, I have to spend some quality time with mean old Mr. Laptop because I need to update my inventory for the show. I need to make up my little spreadsheet that I write my sales into. And what else do I need to do? Oh no, what we gonna do? No. VeggieTales just sneaks into my head. There was a third. Oh, my list of shows to date. And maybe I'll print out a list, all of my 2025 shows. You realize, let's see, I think this one was 40 and the last one was 50. So if I get like $8 in sales, I'll be tied with the last show. it's going to be very easy for me to beat the last show. But if I print out this year's shows, I don't need to do that. I can just highlight this year's shows on the list of all the shows. It's like a 3-page list now because there's 150 something shows that I've done since 2013. So I just like to see, okay, I'm moving up here. I've done better than 20 shows. I've done better than 30 shows. Woohoo, woohoo, I'm in the top 20. Not very often I get to the top 10, but we'll see. It's like I don't want to jinx myself by getting my hopes up for this show. Just chill. It's whatever will be, will be. Joanna says that last year when they did it and the weather was nice, they did very well. But more people seemed inclined to buy her $4 or 3 for 10 earrings than to spend $10 or $12 on a stuffed animal. Sometimes she'll have like nonstop customers while I'm sitting there twiddling my thumbs, waiting for customers. Okay, I didn't mean for this to get into a "oh, woe is me" type video. Things should go. The weather looks like it's going to be good. And typically when I have a 10 by 10 space to spread my stuff out, typically I do better. And this show has a history of being well attended when the weather is good. So I need to get to work on prepping for the show. Get my stuff together because tomorrow is going to be a busy day. I need to go grocery shopping. I need to go to the bank and finally deposit that check. I need to stop at Panera Bread and get my birthday treat. I need to stop at Target and get my birthday discount. There's a whole list. I need to drop off at the UPS store my birthday gift. My girls got me a digital photo frame, and it will not connect to our Wi-Fi. I don't know if that's just because of bad software in the frame, if the frame was damaged when when the Amazon guy just threw it from like 3 feet away. He just threw it onto the step. He did not set it down carefully. Or if our Wi-Fi is, we've got cheap Wi-Fi. We've got the lowest level that the local internet provider provides. So one of those factors, the frame is not working for us. So my daughter did an Amazon return, and I have to drop it off at a UPS store. I'm sure I will find a UPS store when I'm out and about. I know where there's one that's sort of on the way in the general direction. Like I was planning on going north for my shopping, and it's a few miles out of the way, but it'll be good to get stuff crossed off the list. And then after all that is done, I get to come home and pack up the car. And I need to get to bed early because I need to leave early. Oh, I need to add to my list to do up a map. I'm not used to driving that far north. I don't know the roads out there. I like to have a map. I have my phone. I've got a GPS, but I like to look at it on a map and get an idea of how I'm going. So if I'm driving down this main road, it's saying, turn right here, turn left. No, I'm supposed to stay on this road until I hit Route 5. I'm not listening to you. I'm listening to Google Maps, not the GPS that likes to go, nope, this way, all the way to Route 5. Okay. Didn't talk much about crocheting, did I? The April Monster is a free pattern on my blog, and the little keychain football is also a free pattern. I will link them in the description. And now I'm going to go work on the laptop. Hopefully sooner or later I get to do some yarn therapy. Play with yarn. Bye-bye.